You've probably seen the headlines, top-rated schools, Florida living, no state income tax. And yeah, all that's true. But what does it actually cost to live here? Whether you're single, a couple, or a full-blown minivan family like mine, this one's for you. I'm Josh Rogers. I live right here in St. Johns County, and I'm breaking down real numbers, no fluff, no fantasy. Before we jump in, grab my free St. John's Community Guide and join the Moving to St. John's Facebook group. It's where hundreds of locals and soon-to-be locals swap tips and advice you won't find anywhere else. Links are below in the description box. All right, let's dive in. Let's start with housing. It's your biggest monthly hit. If you're renting a one-bedroom apartment, expect around $1,500 to $1,800 per month, depending on area. A 3- or 4-bedroom house in a solid neighborhood with good schools, you're easily at $2,600 to $3,500 a month. And if you're buying, starter homes hover around $420,000 to $500,000, with new builds in places like Silverleaf or Beacon Lake pushing past $600,000. If you're eyeing luxury, Seabrook, Nocatee, Palencia, you better bring $900,000 plus. And please, for the love of smart money, budget for HOA fees. They're anywhere from $50 to $400 a month, depending on amenities. Now let's talk utilities, because Florida sunshine isn't free. Utilities for a household of 2 to 4 people typically run $250 to $400 a month. That includes electricity at about $150 in spring or fall, $250 plus in summer. Just don't try to tough it out without AC in August. You'll melt. Water and sewer costs $60 to $100. Internet costs around $75 for fast enough speeds. Trash and recycling is usually rolled into property taxes or HOA. Streaming services are totally up to you. We've got Netflix, Disney+, Prime, YouTube TV, and don't ask me what they cost. They just quietly drain your account like the ice cream truck in July. Next, groceries, because everyone's got to eat. You're not in California, but this isn't 1994 either. Whether you're single or a couple, you'll spend around $600 to $800 a month if you're cooking at home and not going overboard. If you have a family of 4, more like $1,200 to $1,600 a month, especially if you're shopping at Publix instead of Aldi or Costco. For a family of 6 plus, $1,800 to $2,200 easily. And if you want to save money, just don't bring your kids to the store, ever. Eating out, this one sneaks up on you. Lunch is around $12. Dinner is $18. If you add drinks, tax, tip, you're at $25 to $40 per person real fast. For a family of 4 going out twice a week, you'll be spending $600 to $800 a month without blinking. Yes, we have Chick-fil-A and Tijuana Flats, and while they're good, they also add up. Health insurance. Please don't skip this part. If you've got a job with benefits, great. You'll probably pay $300 to $700 a month for a family plan. If you're self-employed or relocating, expect $1,000 to $1,500 per month for private insurance, depending on age and coverage. We personally use a Christian health share that cuts our costs down to around $500 a month, but it's not for everyone. Just don't move here without a plan for health insurance. You'll pay out of pocket, and it's no joke. What about schools? Here's the deal. Public schools here are free and excellent. St. Johns County is ranked among the top in Florida, so don't overthink it. Private schools will run $8,000 to $20,000 per year per child. Add uniforms, registration fees, lunch programs, field trips, it stacks. For preschool or daycare. Full-time spots are $1,000 to $1,200 per month, and the good ones fill up fast. Just don't assume you'll figure it out once you get here. Please do your research first. Transportation. Unfortunately, public transit doesn't exist here. You'll need a car, or 2. Gas costs $3 to $4 per gallon. Insurance costs $150 to $300 per month depending on drivers and vehicles. Car payment is totally up to you, but most people budget $400 to $700 per month per car. We also love our golf carts here, especially in Nocatee and Beach Walk. Just don't forget to charge it and wear a helmet if you're hauling kids to Chick-fil-A. Kids stuff. Because they don't come cheap. Sports leagues cost $150 to $300 per season per kid. Dance, gymnastics, taekwondo easily costs $100 to $150 a month. Birthday parties? Let's be honest, $300 minimum. And that's if you skip the petting zoo or bounce house rental. And if your kid's into Minecraft Legos or Taylor Swift merch, just take your wallet and cry into it now. Entertainment? This one can be as big or small as you want. The good news is Florida has tons of free family stuff. Beaches, splash pads, state parks, it's all here. Movie tickets cost around $12, and family fun centers are about $50 to $100 per visit for a family. So yes, you can keep your entertainment budget lean, or you can go all in on season passes to Disney and Universal. Let's not forget travel. One perk of living here is that you don't have to fly far to vacation. For a weekend at the beach, just drive 45 minutes. Orlando theme parks are just 2.5 hours, and we also have Cruise Port in Jacksonville. Budget around $2,500 to $4,000 per year for travel. That's $200 to $350 a month if you plan ahead. So what's the bottom line? For singles or couples, plan for $3,500 to $4,500 per month to live comfortably in St. Johns County. For families, you're probably looking at $6,000 to $8,000 a month, depending on lifestyle, school choices, and how many kids raid your pantry. But the truth is, St. John's is one of the best places to raise a family in Florida. So be sure to grab my free community guide below. It'll help you compare neighborhoods, schools, builders, all of it. And don't forget to join my Moving to St. Johns County Facebook group. You'll be so glad you did. And if you've got questions, drop them in the comments or text me directly. See you in the next video.